Now we get to get right to the heart of your class in particular. This person is coming to us because they have shown some things in their life and on their journey that has been special and remarkable, just like all of us here. But this person is representing your class of 2020, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian of your class.
Good afternoon. I am honored to be here today as part of the Bishop O'Byrne graduating class of 2020 and to have been selected to represent us as the valedictorian of this unusual year. Our high school experience has been much like a tale from a storybook. Since September 2017, we've all had our character developments, overcome many obstacles, and were surprised by a plot twist that was created by an antagonist, COVID-19. Ever since this pandemic caused the cancellation of traditional classes, we've all been wondering how our story will end and how it will go down in history. Because if there's something we can be sure about, it's that this story is making it to the history books. So, when it does, how will we, the class of 2020, be remembered? Imagine you're in the year 2040, and a child asks you about your high school experience. Maybe you're the parent of this child, or perhaps their niece or nephew. They just started learning about the events of the year 2020 in their social studies class. Immediately, a rush of memories and emotions overcome you. You remember dressing up for the Winter's Eve dance, and the surge of adrenaline you felt when you were opening for the big game, whether it was a wrestling match, a volleyball championship, or the Bobcat Bowl. Maybe you recall showcasing your talents at concerts and science competitions. Maybe you feel nostalgic for the musical worlds of Footloose, Mamma Mia, and Mary Poppins. Some of you are lucky to remember how you spread the love, scared hunger, and broke the fundraising records for important causes. Mainly, you will remember the diverse bonds you formed, and, of course, the day you found out you would not be seeing your friends for a long while. It would be difficult to express to this small child in the year 2040 what it was like to make the rocky transition to online learning. You remember how your motivation fluctuated, and how you felt so disappointed looking at your unworn grad dress or suit that none of this was anything like High School Musical made it up to be. 2020, the year we had great expectations for, popped out the most unusual surprises, much like Mary Poppins' bag, and none of it was fair. But when has life ever been fair? This has never stopped us before, and it definitely didn't stop us this time. Despite feeling like everything was falling apart, we still got through every day and became stronger because of it. Colin Powell was right when he said, "There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure." So whether you were an art student creating a COVID-19 exhibition from home, or a math student helping your friends study on FaceTime, you proved that there are no secrets to success. And none of this success would have been possible without our exceptional parents, teachers, and administrative staff who have worked relentlessly throughout the years to ensure that we finished high school strong, all of whom had to adapt to a new teaching and parenting reality. Aside from acknowledging their recent work, we also need to thank them for providing us with a fantastic education that has become incredibly useful to us at this time. It's funny to look back on how our first social lesson in grade 10 was about globalization and the idea that the world's nations are interdependent. This idea is especially relevant now as we are witnessing the effects of globalization in a way that has never been seen before. In English, we read literature that touches on many of the real-world themes that we can find around us. In math, social studies, our science courses, and even the theory of knowledge, we were taught how to correctly interpret and question data of different kinds, a skill which has come in handy lately when we are reading the news. Though we could not have anticipated how this year would turn out, we were not unprepared. For the past 3 years, Bishop O'Byrne's Catholic Community of Caring has provided us with the technical and moral tools to comprehend the world around us, even when it became unrecognizable. So, when this child in 2040 asks you about your high school experience, You will proudly tell them that you were part of the graduating class of 2020, the class that made history, the class that learned the hard way that there are no secrets to success, as Colin Powell stated. And though you may not remember his exact words, you will remember his message, which is that your preparation, hard work, and ability to learn from failure will pave your pathway to success. As we move forward to the next chapter of our stories, we will undoubtedly thrive as the protagonists. We have proven time and time again that we can beat any obstacle that comes in our path. So, congratulations to the class of 2020. We are ready for anything. Thank you.